Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get right into it. This is a day of building. We're going to. Yesterday we finished the modular frame, computer, and circuit board factory. This morning I did some troubleshooting over there. Oh, you noticed I bought the cart too. um, I did some uh, fine tuning over there. Still got a lot to do in terms of trying to get the machine, the external machines particularly, to run smoothly. Some of them are overproducing, and that's causing some backups on some of the raw materials going into the factory, and so we could save some power there by fine tuning it. But it is running now. And all the interior machines that are doing the final constructions are tuned. They're all running smoothly. There was a slight problem with the plastic coming into the factory. The circuit board machines were shutting down, which was causing the computer's machine to shut down because the belt I used to feed the circuit boards was a Mark I belt, and so they weren't getting the full complement of plastic before the excess was being purged out of the supply line, because the plastic and the rubber both are being fed through the same truck stop. And so, you have to have an overflow that just purges the line every time there's a delivery, or else you'll end up with rubber causing plastic to not be able to flow in, or vice versa, plastic causing rubber to not be able to flow in. So you've got to have that total purge each time there's a delivery. And yeah, so essentially what was happening is it was coming in on a Mark IV belt, but the only machine it was feeding was the two assemblers making the circuit boards. So they're coming in on a Mark IV, they hit that Mark I, it starts taking them up to the machines, but it's going so slow that most of the plastic is just going straight into the awesome sink. And that's, so then they're not getting enough plastic to run steadily until the next plastic delivery. And yeah, so all I had to do was upgrade their belt so that they have a Mark IV belt that's feeding them and the machines, and then basically the only thing that gets washed into this awesome sink is whatever doesn't fit into the machines at the time of the delivery, which gives them a full stack, and then whatever's remaining on the belt to tide them over until the next plastic delivery, which is plenty. They're consuming 25 plastic per minute, and that extraction process, that extraction site where the rail is and that plastic and rubber are being made, produces 26 per minute. So I knew it would be balanced, but yeah, it was causing some issues. So at any rate, today we're going to get started on the rail. Hopefully the second stream of the day will be building the compacted coal factory and getting that train station situated. There's a little truck driving in. Yeah, this is a live site, so it is action. I probably should have grabbed some concrete, because this is going to be very, very intensive, but I think it'll be alright. Yep. So you want to do that, and that. It's basically, you want to leave a gap between the tracks because they don't link anyway. It's a lie. They make you think that it's linked up, and then you get your train station built on the other end, and you're like, why is there no power? Why is it not on? Yeah, because it will visually look like it's connected, so it'll all look smooth and everything's good, and then you get over there and realize, oh, it's only going to the end of the first segment, and yeah, so you just leave it like that. It gives you attachment points and everything you need, and yeah, that's why I do it that way. See, so like if I did that, it would look connected. It would all be fine. Like you would think, oh, look, a consistent rail. You don't see a gap. It looks perfect, but power will not flow between those blueprints. So that's why I put the one in the middle there. I don't know. This may not take as long as I thought. Turns are still going to be a pain in the ass, but I think I'm only going to need like 2 or 3 total turns on this whole path. 'Cause I got it high enough that it shouldn't interfere with any um, ground features or anything. Excuse me. Hey, you know what? I just got me this thing here. Yeah. I wish you could control the volume for. Oh, you can. Oh yeah. Let's see. I think it's this one I like. There we go. Alright. Yep. So I think that this is, maybe out a little more, huh? Yeah, I think out a little more. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll connect them all up. How's my concrete holding up? Oh yeah, I'm out. Yep. Yep, we should probably go back. I'll connect these and we'll head back. I'll grab some concrete. Alright. It won't. Why won't it connect? I guess we'll know that for next time. We're gonna have to go 2 in. All right. Well, remove that. Yeah. 1 segment is not enough. It needs to be 2 segments. No problem. Remember that for next time. I'd like to test that theory anyway. Let's see if 2 is enough. Yeah. Yep, that's all. It just needed to be a little longer. Okay. That's a pretty long trip, man. I did all right. But yeah, even though my concrete is refilling, I should have some in my inventory. But that's no problem. And I'll show you just how fast we can get back, because I bought something new in the awesome shop today. Yeah, I mean, it goes 49 kilometers, 50 kilometers per minute, man, per hour. Little thing flies, man. It's almost as fast as a tractor and doesn't use fuel. I'll turn off the siren. I wish there was a way just to turn on the red flashy light. Whoa. Watch that emergency brake. Because it doesn't have headlights anymore. It used to have headlights. Also bought the Tesla truck, but it is awful. Like it was always kind of goofy, but it worked okay if you were driving on foundations. But now they made it to where it only makes left turns. It doesn't matter if you're trying to turn left or right. Like at first I thought it was inverted, and I was like, oh, they reversed the the XY, but no, no. Like it'll go either direction you're trying to go in reverse, but forward it'll only make left turns. Major props to Coffee Stain for that one. I think next time I'll build the Explorer, because I can just pull fuel out of dimensional space and throw it in there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That thing goes like almost 100 kilometers an hour, so yeah, I think it's about time we put the next elevator part in for construction. Always past the stairs over here. Yeah, see, it's almost full again, but yeah, you really should have the that was the leftover fuel from the Elon truck. There we go. Oh, I landed right on the divider. Alright, so doing turns that are a pain in the ass in these because with the rails, because you've got to give it 14 out and 14 over to do a smooth turn. And since I'm building two rails at the same time, it's going to get a little weird. I want the foundation under it. Yeah. So we'll zoop that. Gotta go all the way out 10. So I can snap, yeah. Yeah, but there's already a problem because the other one's going to be doing the same thing, right? So, boy, I hate turns. I hope that's good enough. It looks like I might hit that rock. I hope not. Because I really don't want to have to do any hills. Ugh. It's part of the reason I chose this elevation. Let's see. Let's try to get this thing. this goes. Yeah, see, that is not accurate. Alright, so let's see, where does this one go? Let's get this one where it needs to go, and then... Railroad track is too long. Well, I think I'm going to delete that one over there anyway, because it does look like it is a little bit too close to where that, I'll just make a big-ass platform up here, get them where we want them to go, and then figure out where this is going to go, because right now it's pointed right at that thing, so I think I need to have it, like, centered over here. Still gonna be tough. Yeah, so they've shortened the distance that the rails can go. Because it used to be this was exactly the distance you needed for a turn. Maybe it was 4 and 4, not 14 and 14. Let's try that. In that case. In that case, we're going to take it out a little bit more toward the middle of the desert. Not that far, but let me get this. Hold on. I don't want to accidentally start demolishing stuff on the ground. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I should point out that I have had bad luck with trains in the past. And I only had my first working train line ever in my last playthrough. And I've been playing Satisfactory for a while, so... Alright. Yeah, because if I bring it over toward that way, if I do need it to go higher, I'll just make it go higher. It is a pain in the ass, but I'll do it. Anything for Satisfactory. Thought it was 14, but maybe it was just 4. Yeah, I think I want to go out further. Okay, connect these up. It does look pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. I would have had to anyway, because you have to have the point of attachment at the end. Okay, so so it's the right one we want. Okay. Yeah, that's that. That's it. There it is. It is 4. I don't know why I was thinking 14, but okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so then this one, the rail needs to come here. Oh, oh right. Yeah, not there. Yeah. Wrong one. Oh well. Okay. It's ugly enough that I have to do this, so let's try to at least make it pretty. So, alright, so from this corner, it'll be 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want him to come to the edge of that. Right there. Okay, and then it's got to be 4 from that, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you gotta come to the edge of that. There it goes. Alright, 2 turns. Yay! Yeah, so wherever you're gonna have turns, you should, I guess, try to do something with it to make it look like it's not, you know, just this shitty block on the... I mean, it looks ugly, but what are you gonna do, man? I mean, it doesn't really matter how it looks up close. It's does it manage to trick your eye at a distance to look like it's continuous? Yeah. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's connect the rest of the rail. Yeah, see, it doesn't look that bad from a distance. It's only when you're right up on it. Okay. So let me look here. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty much straight shot. I've got this one rib that runs across here that looks like it could be in the way. I guess it's that one. If it's that one, it's not going to be in the way. All right, let's get back at it. Well, I didn't just snap the end. It's always done that in the past, but all of a sudden it doesn't want to snap end to end. Oh wow, that's actually snapped where it's supposed to be. That one is the one that usually needs to be scooted. Nudged, as they say. Yep. No, that's correct. I'm actually amazed at how fast this is going. I guess it's just largely because I'm so high up, there's really just not a lot of stuff in the way. But also, that large segment helps a lot. I should make one of those for the road. Invisible Gnome made that suggestion the other day, and I was like, I don't know. But yeah, now that I think about it, it probably would help make road laying a lot faster. Especially now I got the 5x5, so We already left the train station in the dust. Time to change this tape. Playing through for a while. Me and my golf cart. Already snapped. Alright, let's connect them up. I'm heading right for that one, but that's actually where the turn is. It's yeah. As you look, it's straight on. That's the one I'm looking at right there. That big arch over the top. So that's actually the mouth of the valley that goes into where the turbo fuel plant is going to be. So I'd like to try to get this much done before my stream together later today, because it is a necessary stream together. We have got to get some stuff put together here, because I need some more Mercer spheres, and I'm actually okay for summer sloops for now, but wouldn't mind to find more, of course. But I actually have enough to build 2 more power augmenters. So if we could find like 3 or 4 more, then I would feel safe building 2 more. I'd probably move that other one somewhere else. Might just have a spot in the desert with them on there. I kind of got it in the back over there, and apparently you can feed it something eventually, and you know. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, this is a much more robust train than what I built in the early access playthrough that I did a few months back. It's for one thing, it's picking up two products, but overall, this turbo fuel plant is going to be much bigger. Even though the whole plant's not going to be running on turbo fuel, some of it's going to be running on regular fuel, just because of a limitation in sulfur. Not so much a limitation in belt technology or infrastructure. It just there's no sulfur here. The only other sulfur deposits, that one is going to be connected. Actually, I'm going to have it brought over by truck. We're going to use one of these coal thingy to fuel it on this end, and then one of the others to fuel it on the other end. And yeah, it's just going to be a thing, right? It's yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's going to be a long trip for a truck to make, but I think if I'm using coal, if I fuel him at both ends, he should be fine. Because believe it or not, the trucks are actually more fuel efficient than the tractors. Don't know why. I just still prefer the tractors because their tight turn radius makes them really useful as like an incorporation into logistics, because you can build like small platforms for them right next to buildings, and you can have two tractors using the same platform and not make it huge. But yeah, for trucks you got to have more room because their turn radius sucks. All right, I'll put down this next one and then we'll go wire everything up. Man, we are far now. I'm looking down there. That's actually where the limestone for the factory is. That's one of the furthest conveyors I had to run for it. Yeah. Okay. Man. Hey, you're going to be able to see this sucker all the way from base. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to build the so, copper. I got some good stuff over there too. What's this? Oh, right. Those are the impure nodes. I think I actually used those before. Yeah. I'm gonna bring these in, and we're gonna overclock that to 48. Overclock that, and then I'm gonna use one of these too, and try to leave the other one for later. But that one is going to be only slightly overclocked because it's going to be bringing in 240. The other sulfur node is also going to be bringing in 240, so that would match. But I need it overclocked slightly so that it'll be able to provide fuel for the truck on this end, so that it'll be getting fueled on both ends. This is going to be a long drive for a truck, especially one burning coal, but I don't have any infrastructure over there to give them packaged fuel. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This is working out great. I mean, look, man, look how much distance we've made. There's the crew. There's where it starts, or where the train is, right there. And it came over here, right over the mod frame factory. And then we're up here, which is about the halfway point. The halfway point for this part. We're actually going to stop right about here, because it's not going to be a straight shot, right? Like I am going to have to turn once there and once there and then again to make it come through there. But once you get lined up, this is a pretty wide space, so you could just come straight out. And where I come out is going to be the floor, the sub-basement of the turbo fuel factory. So that'll be the last end of the line for this train, basically. Yeah, so by the time we get where we're going, it's the track will be 3/4 of the way done, basically. Because that's why I think I can get all the way to the site today. I don't know if we're going to be able to start the turbo fuel factory. I haven't even made any of the blueprints or anything for it, but Well, that's not true. I have the one for the actual fuel generators made. I think is it? Yeah, yeah. That's it right there. We're looking at it. That's the path in. So you see, there's that one obstruction there, which I think we're at the sufficient altitude to get over it. And the turn would actually be the perfect place to do the entrance, because this lane here is it's the return lane. It's also going to be the when I pick up the compacted coal, so it's going to deviate off this platform to go into the compacted coal plant, pick it up, and then reconverge back in on its way to the turbo fuel factory. So then this line is basically exclusively just to pick up the crude oil. So, and the return trip. So it goes over all the way over there, turns around at that station, comes down this lane. We'll get the compacted coal, merge back into this line, and then down to the turbo fuel factory. There? No, no, no. See? Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. So we're almost there. Yeah, I'm going to try to incorporate that mountain right into the factory, so it's just like going to be built right on the wall of that mountain there. picked it up. I think I remember where I got 14 by 14. I think that's the the dis the climb metrics. It's got to go 14 out if you're going to go 14 up, and that's like the smoothest incline you can get, or decline, I guess, depending on which way you're coming. Just a little bit further, I think. Probably the turn. Huh. Guess not. Yeah. Why does it do that? What is all that green? Huh. I don't understand what causes it to do that. I guess it's just a glitch or something. Maybe it's what my cursor's on. I don't know. Oh, anyway. That is a problem for another time. Probably mark the turn. Yep, I think so, because it's still got to go 4 out. Well, maybe not. I mean, like, yeah, it's still got to go further. Just, you know, when you're looking at it from this distance, it's tough to tell. And I hope I get it right my first time, but you never know. I might end up having to delete the thing and go further or back up, or who knows. Actually looks high enough that I might be able to. We'll see. We'll see. I think this one's higher than my other one. The edge. 5 kilometers of rail. Well, I guess we got an idea. Well, it's probably counting the return trip too. So it's about 2.5 kilometers there. Yep, I think that's perfect. Let's connect it up. No, it's not far enough because then it's going to run right into that. So, yep. Your eyeballs are important tools in doing this stuff. The map says that's where we are. But yeah, if you look, that's like banging right into the side of that. So, but it looks like I'll clear this. So I think that I can come right across. I mean, and if I can get that right, man, that would almost be just a straight shot. Yeah, I think that's it. Dude, that would be so sweet. Damn. Still needs to be a little bit further. Well, I think that this will definitely do it, though. I don't know. I know I'm getting a little bit close to the other side. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. And also, remember, this lane is going to kind of do its own thing over here. So if I end up only lining up with half of it, it can always merge back in because, yeah, it's going to be doing its own thing anyway. All right, let's see. That looks perfect, I think. All right. that's I think that's correct. All right, we'll see. Almost. There we go. Oh boy, it does look like it's going to be tight. This one should be pretty straightforward. It's just can't believe I stripped another one of these tanks, man. Oh yeah, I gotta refill it too. God, such a pain in the ass. They make them out of such shitty materials these days. I used to have tanks that would last like 3 or 4 years. I just bought this one a few months ago and it's already stripped. Right when I started streaming, actually. I stripped it and then I had to buy this one. It's because of the way they make them. It's like, I don't know, they're using this like substandard metal or something on the threads of the screw. Sorry about that. Hopefully it'll last until I have to buy more juice. Last one didn't. I had to like go between streams and go get a new one. Already feels pretty weak on there. Let's see. It's like when you pick it up, you can feel it wobble, and you're like, "Up, it's just gonna fall off as soon as I try to tilt it toward my face." All right, so we got to count 4. 1, yeah, 4 from there, because then you know where it needs to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Yeah, that went right. before. Yeah, he's got to come to the edge of this. Okie dokie. I was watching a little bit of TwitchCon yesterday. It was pretty good. It's good to see all the big creators out there having a good time together. No fist fights or anything. No new beefs or anything. That's good. That's good. That's what we like to see. Yeah, it won't obstruct the train or anything, but there we go. That's good enough. It's just so that, like, when your eye sees it from above, it looks more continuous. It doesn't have these like breakups in it and stuff. 'Cause it kind of ruins the aesthetics when you see it all broken up. What is that? Oh, that's another Caterium deposit. That's right. Ooh. And another Mercer sphere. You're over here spitting at me. What do you even care about? Oh yeah, watch this. Oh, it does damage to them, but not much. Alright, so where are we? Yep, I think this is actually the spot that I wanted to do the the compacted coal factory, so I might end up actually just deleting this whole line here and diverting it, but we'll go a little bit further because I want to build it in that mountain there, so, or against that mountain. I mean, man, I did all that in an hour and a half. Ain't bad. Yeah, I think this will work just fine. I'll probably have to shift it a little bit, but I don't think I'll need to make any more turns. Yeah, I think right here is where I'm going to take it off because that's the sulfur deposit right there. So let's go ahead and flatten this side. Probably get rid of that. That one too, actually. So it's going to start veering like there. And then do two more. Yeah, this is working out all right because it's just creating a nice flat surface for me to start from. Wow, I burned through almost all of the concrete that I brought with me. That is insanity. Yeah, because this rail leads into the turbo fuel factory, or the crude oil extraction site station. Yeah. Oh. Sitting over there growling at me. Who the hell you think you are, piggy? Growling at me. Alright. Transportation. We need another train station. It's got to be that way. Yeah, it's really barely going to be any kind of a deviation at all, huh? Yeah, I got it almost perfectly lined up with the. Yeah, hold on. Let's move that around there, because I think that would be awesome if I could set it up like that. And like it was like right against that. Oh, come on, man! Stop fucking with me. I know. Players in the way. Players in the way. I know. Oh yeah. We don't want it in mid-air, so. Yeah, but I would like it merged with that. Oh, dude, that is perfect. And it all just barely fit in there. Dude, that's awesome. I can't believe I got it to be like such a good flow with the rest of the train. Perfect. All right, let's. So this should be powered up then. Yep, because the rail snapped right in. Beautiful. I think I'm actually going to do 3 of these. Because I got to create space for it to snap back in. I think maybe it needs 4. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that shit, man. That's an even better deviation than I was hoping for. I thought it was going to end up having to go quite a distance from the rest of the track, but that just, I mean, it just like merged right with my platform. That's perfect, man. Yep. All right. So this is where the compacted coal factory is going to be. I think I've set it up pretty nicely to be able to merge it right with this mountainside here. Damn, I just can't believe how good that turned out. The express lane. Yeah. Well, because this is going to be the return lane from the turbo fuel plant. And it goes all the way back over there, about 2.5 kilometers from where we are. And from there, it gets the crude oil, and then comes back on the return on the northerly lane, I guess we'll call it, all the way over here, and then feeds right into this station, and then continues on back to its trip to the turbo fuel factory, which will be right on the other side of this valley. I'm pretty happy. That's going right, I think, right where we needed it to go. You know, the one problem is, of course, like I was mentioning, it does seem like we're a little bit too tight on this side here, because this lane is headed right for that mountain. But if you look on the other side, it looks like we've got plenty of space. So I don't think I'll need to make a turn. I'll probably just do like a shift to the right, and that will probably be enough. But this line is definitely higher up than my other line, because it it was basically even with that. So we're going to be higher up for sure. And now we got that new pump tower, so we shouldn't have any problems getting the petroleum up to the turbo fuel plant or anything like that. And I got it all so that this time they're going to be feeding it from this side. You know, it looks pretty good. So we're going to get started on that turbo fuel or the compacted coal plant on our next stream, which will probably be in about 2.5 hours. And I think we're going to do pretty good. Oh, before there's another thing actually that I need to build with that turbo fuel or compacted coal plant. We got to bring the road over here. So before I go, we're not going to build the road, of course. That'll take a bit. But I am going to try to make a blueprint that is, 4 segments as opposed to just one little half segment each piece of the road. I am really impressed with how that turned out, man. It really is coming along really nice. I thought I'd figured out the pattern, but still don't work uphill. There's a little cart I left parked. Oh, yeah, I do have to go up. Just not into the factory. The blueprint designer's over here. Hold on for me just a moment. This could be important. Hello? Okay. As soon as I picked up, they said wrong number. As soon as I picked up, they said wrong number. Stupid. Okay. What are we looking for here? I think I accidentally muted the audio instead of the mic, so you probably all just heard her say, "Oh, I got the wrong number." Well, I guess it's a good thing that it wasn't important, because then you all would have heard it all. Okay, so why won't you let me take it to the edge? I'm not exactly sure I understand. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, there's definitely, yeah, it's not going to work like that. But I can get half. Isn't that crazy that my road is wider than my rail? Yeah, still only half, but 5 segments. Alright. Well, you know, part of the reason for the break is to allow the time for um, concrete to replenish. But before I go, we've got about 10 minutes before. So let's go ahead and get this machine started for the modular motors. Modular engines. It needs motors, rubber, and smart plating. So smart plating's over there. But all right, so we will go ahead and use the orientation. Yep, that's good. Then we can actually bring it in just a little closer. Perfect. And it's only 3 items, so I know I don't need this one here. Or that little sign. Don't need your little sign anymore. Alright. And any of them need a particularly high rate? No. Cool. You know, I could use some summer sloops to increase my compacted coal production. I don't know. I'd have to think about that, because the more compacted coal I can make, yeah, the more I can, the more turbo fuel I can make. Okay, what's the speed on any of these? They're all 2, 15, and 2. Yeah, they only need Mark 1 belts. Okay. It needs motors, rubber, and smart plating. Alright, we'll get that stuff here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. These were actually pretty easy to make. I had them made the other day. So it wasn't like I wasn't building the elevator parts. It just wasn't the priority, you know. Alright, we'll go get some motors. And then we'll take the hypertube cannon. Actually, we'll just do that. Take the hypertube cannon, get the rubber, and then come back and get the motors, because I got to go all the way to the top anyway, so. Grab the motors and then get the hypertube cannon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, it's going to burn through rubber faster than anything else, but not a big deal. I'm curious about whether or not I can clear this train station. And that does look cool as hell. Haven't used this one in a while. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Man, look at all them roads and stuff, man. Rubber. And motos. And you make 2 per minute. I know. I've been playing for 2 whole hours. Can you get that thing off the screen already? Jesus Christ. All right, we got another elevator part started. Right at the 2-hour mark, too. So we finished the rail. Didn't finish the rail, but we got the rail to the next important destination for it, which is the site for the compacted coal factory. That's what I'll be working on the next stream. And let's check our concrete reserves. Whew. Boy, we really burned through it, didn't we? All right. I mean, you know, we did build 2.5 kilometers of stuff. But yeah, we're still not done, really, with the infrastructure for that, because there's going to be a truck, as I keep saying, that's going to be bringing over the sulfur from another location. And then there's some local sulfur that's on a pure node. and 2 normal and 1 pure coal deposit. So, yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. We got a lot of stuff. Yeah. And yeah, with that, yeah, I do suspect we'll get that done today, though, because most of the infrastructure on the other end is almost done for the sulfur. I built the road already built out there, so that's not going to take as long as normally does when I have to tap a resource for the first time. And it's like perfectly even with the road too, so there's not even going to be a lot of fancy belt work to get it in. It's not far from one of the probably my biggest coal power plant over there, so power infrastructure shouldn't be a problem either. I think there might even be one of the long distance power poles aren't even far from there, I don't think. So I just run a string of power lines over there just to power it up. And yeah, so I expect that part will take about a half hour to set up, and then the factory will probably take about 2 or 3 hours to set up, and then the road will probably take about 45 minutes, maybe an hour to do. So we're looking at about 4.5 hours, maybe 5 hours to bring the compacted coal plant online, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get the rail to the turbo fuel site today. That's likely to be that's likely to happen. So, yep, look at that. Already starting to get the, what do you call them things? Modular engines or whatever they call them. Already starting to get those sent in. That's good. How computers are doing. Yep, maxed out. And how about circuit boards? Are they, starting to flood in. Very, very, very low tick rate for them, so. But, yep, we previously had none, and now we have 689, so that's happening in there, too. That's good. That's good. Yep. All right, folks. Well, see, Cyber Wagon. Man, they made it worse than it was in the pre-release. All right, folks. Well, I am going to call it here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream and that you'll be back later to catch this other stream, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get a lot done. And we are working on the elevator parts here in the background. So once that new factory fully matures, we'll start the last one, because I don't really want to throw all the computers into that, because that one requires computers, that last thing, and that factory just came online, so I'd really rather not get rid of all of it. Oh, here's a little trick, by the way. If you don't want to keep tickets like in your bin, you're afraid you'll lose them or whatever, or die while they're in your inventory. As soon as you have printable tickets, you can print them and not collect them. And if you stack your existing tickets with it, it just adds them right in. And then you can click away, and now your tickets are right back in there, so you don't even have to worry about them. But I am gonna, let's see here, let's turn this thing off. because I don't want it playing in the background while because I'm going to be, letting this run so we can get more concrete. And yep. So see you guys in about 2 hours. 2 hours 30 minutes, somewhere in there, and we're going to finish off the that compacted coal plant today. I really am hoping that we can get the rail all the way out to the turbo fuel site, so that would just be fantastic. All right, folks. See you later, alligator.